I've been reading the Bible, and in Matthew, I think it's chapter 6, it talks about don't store up treasures here on earth where moth and rust destroy and thieves break in and steal, but instead store up treasures in heaven where moth and rust cannot destroy and thieves cannot break in and steal, because where a treasure is, there our heart is. And I've been thinking about this a lot. It kind of hit me. Maybe we make things way too complicated. Like, Jesus makes it so simple that it confuses us sometimes. Because how can this great gift of salvation, this great undeserved gift of grace and mercy come to us when we really didn't deserve it? Like, we don't have to work for it. Like, Jesus did it because he loves us. And that's hard to accept, but it's true. And so I was thinking, where is my treasure? What is my treasure? What do I value? What is, like, it says, where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Where's my heart? What is my heart fixed on? And I don't know sometimes. And I really want it to be Jesus, but I'm gonna be honest, sometimes it's not. I would say probably a lot of times it's not, because I'm human and I can be really selfish. And especially if I'm not feeling well, like I got injured with those horses and stuff, and then I just haven't been feeling super great the last few days, and I can be kind of selfish and kind of whiny, honestly. I need to work on that. But like, what if fixing our eyes on Jesus doesn't have to be hard? Like, I know that the world is so full of distractions, and it's not, oh, I'm going to kick this distraction in the face, like, so that I can focus on Jesus. Oh, I need to focus on what that distraction's doing or what the enemy's doing so that I can be sure to not get distracted by it. And then you're distracted because it's a distraction. When in reality, maybe Jesus is just sitting there and he's like, hey, look at me. Here I am. Hi, I'm here. Yeah, I know that's there. I know those distractions are there. I know you feel like you're getting hit on every side. But here I am. I don't change. I don't leave. I love you. Like, how simple is that? So anyway, those are my thoughts. I think that Jesus made it simple. And I think that we have a tendency to make it really hard. When in reality, Jesus is just saying, hey, look at me. And I love that. I was laying in bed today because I wasn't feeling super great. And when I don't feel super great, sometimes I overthink things and get stuck in my head and think of every possible scenario of every possible thing. And I was laying in bed and I just was like, you know what? I need to fix my eyes. And so I just started reading Psalms, and I switched it up a little bit, and I did something I never do, because why would I do it like this? But I felt like I should read, like, I think I started at 85, and then I went to 87, and then I went to 89, and it's just about the Lord's goodness and his faithfulness and how he's there, and we can call on him and he's there. It's simple. Like, it doesn't have to be complicated. And I think that's something I'm learning, because I'm very much performance, and I'm working on that. I'm working on not worrying about what everybody thinks. Like, even now, this video, I'm like, man, I'm pushing 5 minutes. But these are just my thoughts for the day. The good portion of the thoughts. The other thoughts were not great or encouraging. But, like, the good portion of the thoughts is Jesus made it simple. And we don't have to make it complicated. If you're going through something, just turn to him. He's waiting right there.